biggest difference is that it's a Republican-controlled Congress. Nixon faced a Democratic-controlled Congress who was quite ready to launch. Tip O'Neill and Ted Kennedy were quite ready to launch an impeachment investigation of Nixon. So that's a big difference. Personally, they have the same sort of runaway presidential id. Nixon on the tapes and Trump on the tweets. There's a lot of echoes there that I hear. As individuals, very different personalities. Trump was born into a rich family. There's evidence of coldness in his childhood, but it was a comfortable childhood. Nixon had a Dickensian childhood with 2 brothers dying and the family's finances on a roller coaster throughout his childhood. He couldn't go to the Ivy League because his family couldn't afford to pay the transportation to the East Coast or to board him while he went to Yale or Harvard. A part of that whole, the press is the enemy, the professors are the enemy, the establishment is the enemy, comes from the feelings of resentment that these things were taken from him and that better educated, richer people like JFK had everything given to them, and Nixon had to scrap for it, and basically alone all his life. So there's that difference as well. But Nixon read books. Trump famously doesn't read books. Nixon wrote books. He was a genuine foreign policy intellectual. In his wilderness years between losing in 60 and 62 and coming back in 68, Richard Nixon was reading Machiavelli, and he was treating himself to the great philosophers of old. And I don't see Trump doing that.